the face palm. I got like my hat and glasses and everything on, and I had the face palm. I can't believe after everything that Armin and Eren and Mikasa, everybody, the whole gang, Connie, Jean, Sasha, everybody, I cannot believe that after everything they went through, Armin had Armin's like my favorite character sometimes. Just like, why did Armin Yelena's like describing Zeke's whole plan to them and everything. Why? And like, this is just like a little quick video just to throw up, like, just because I just watched this episode of Attack on Titan. I just like didn't even think about any like pretext or like anything. I just have this like strong urge, this thought, this feeling. Why did Armin have to agree with Yelena? He's up here crying and mentioning, just talking about how I can't believe, like, I'm paraphrasing, this isn't exactly how he said it, but I can't believe, you guys had such a noble plan, such a plan where it causes me to cry because it's a good plan. Like, this is not a good plan. I'm with Eren all the way on this, and like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel some type of way about. I gotta agree with Eren on this one. I have to agree with Eren on this one because, dude, like, Eren's been going hard for the Eldians. Like, he's been going hard for them, and I just feel like Eren's getting like a really bad rap lately, especially like based on that conversation slash like argument slash fight that he had with Mikasa and Armin. There was a lot going on in that situation. Like, I really don't feel like Eren was doing that to like hurt them or anything like that. I really, literally, genuinely feel like he is just literally doing this because he has like the whole weight of like the entire alien race on his shoulder. Like, and Flock is right there with him. Nobody, like, especially like the people that he kind of grew up with, is going to understand the amount of sacrifice that this guy had to make. He had to sacrifice all his friends. Pretty practically had to sacrifice his girlfriend, which goes along with friends. Everybody that he grew up with. He lost Sasha recently. He had to hide and mask that whole situation. Then the fact that we essentially have like Eldians fighting against like other Eldians. Like, it's just like this big huge Eldian thing. Like forget Marley for a second. Like, Marley really is not even that big of a deal. If Eldia and all of his people, his entire race, was pretty much all together, none of the races would be able to stand against them because they have the power of the Titans, obviously. Not to mention the founding Titan. Also, they have like information and like stuff like that from Marley. So they can be like pretty much more modern and all this other extra stuff. And Zeke's pretty smart too. They got some loyal people like Yelena, which is also like, a Marley, and they have a lot of stuff. If they wasn't fighting against each other, literally they'd be the most powerful people on Attack on Titan. Like, no hands down. That's how it was before in the past, like over 2,000 years ago. And who's to say that that's not where like we're headed right now, to be honest. We're probably headed, right back there right now. It's crazy how like in this whole like thing, the whole tables turn. Like, I swear, like, things always come around like full circle. Eldia and Marley just been pretty much fighting this whole time. Like, Eldia been trying to like, Paradis Island, subject of Ymir. There's like so many different names you can call all these people, but they've been fighting for their life this entire time, trying to figure things out when like the truth was there this entire time. It's just that their people wasn't telling them. They was hiding it from him, masking the entire thing this whole time. And then like we have people that's coming out like, like Zeke and Yelena and stuff like that. They start helping everybody. Then they get the tables turned on them with like Commander Pixis and the other like MPs that work for Paradise Island, that's just like dragging their feet. And go back like an episode or two, Zeke is like, we don't have time to be doing stuff like that. Like, is we gonna go along with this plan or we not? Because if we don't, like, Marley's gonna be over here like it is now. Like when we seen like Eren at the end of the episode 75 above and below. where the Jaw Titan came up and just took Eren's leg off, and like Reiner's up there, and Eren's like, all right, you know, this is, you know, the next round. All right, let's go. Like, you know, what we about to do? Let's go. Like, I'm about to take on both of y'all at the same time. And I really thought that that last episode, like this whole like 73, 74 thing, I literally thought that that was going to be like the end of it. I was like, okay, they gave us 2 episodes. Like, we have to be satisfied with that. But no, they gave us another episode, so I guess like everything was continuing on into March, January, March. Yeah, I think everything was continuing on into like the end of March, and then like now that the end of March is here, we pretty much not gonna have any more episodes. So I think the same thing goes with Black Clover as well. We might get one more episode of Black Clover. To say that we might get one more episode of Jujutsu is like really like pushing it. I don't think we're gonna get another one of that. But I really want to stay on topic as far as like Attack on Titan as much as possible. Not to mention, when it comes to news as far as Attack on Titan, this season was called Attack on Titan, the final season. And apparently, like I'm hearing, like I didn't do too much intensive research when it came to this sort of thing, but I'm hearing that we're going to have an Attack on Titan final season part 2. So I'm assuming that's going to come out like next year around like the winter time or something like that. I thought it was just going to be done, and then like, you know, we was just going to have to like read the manga to like get, you know, the rest of like the information about like, you know, what's going to happen to everybody, like what's going to happen with Falco, because they've been like talking about Falco a whole lot when it comes to like that whole Zeke fluid, you know. I thought we was going to have to like look at the manga for that. But because I'm assuming that this one is the last one. I mean, like if they decide to give us one more episode, like I'll take it like for sure, because, you know, Eren and Reiner is about to fight, and like, you know, that's always like a really good fight. And then the fact that Eren has like so many Titans now, the Attack Titan, the Founder Titan, the Warhammer Titan, he could easily take on Reiner. And I always forget the name of this other guy, but the you know, pretty much the holder of the Jaw Titan, like he could take them on like easy. I feel bad for Reiner though. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like Reiner had just been getting like the short end of the stick this entire like anime. Like he decided to go along with the whole plan to like make it past the walls and infiltrate them, and, you know, learn everything about them, and then take the information back to like Zeke and everybody. Then like he had to deal with like becoming friends with all of them, and then having to like kill them. He had to deal with like Bearhalt. He had to deal with constantly like fighting against Eren. Like, not to mention he be getting crushed too, and he's like an armored Titan. But like, you know, he keep his head up throughout everything. Like, and I could tell like it's this thing like that military people be going through, like post-traumatic stress disorder and stuff like that. Reiner definitely seemed like the type to have post-traumatic stress disorder, because he don't want to deal with all of that bad stuff. I could tell he just was trying to always, like, you know, pretty much the same thing that Gabby was doing when she was younger. Actually, you know, he was doing the same thing that Gabby is doing when he was younger. And based on those actions, he didn't have no choice but to go along with like everything that, you know, pretty much he's been doing, like this whole Marley this, Marley that. I have to do this for Marley, I have to do this for Marley. And it turns out his whole ideals was wrong this entire time, because at the end of the day, even what's that girl name that has the cart Titan, Piek son. Even her, like, she even said that, like, you know, I don't trust, you know, Marley and them, but, you know, at the same point in time, I'm still going to work for them and stuff like that. But she said it in a different way. She said that she trusts the people that she, like, pretty much been around and develop a relationship with and all this other extra stuff. But at the same point in time, what do that have to do with your people? Like, your people still suffering? Like say, for instance, at the end of the war or something like that, if Marley was to win, like, y'all gonna be back in subjection. So, like, you know, at the same point in time, you might as well just join, like, Eren, because he's just actually fighting for y'all whole race, right? Like, realistically, like, not just the people. Like, he's seen what the Eldians had to do within Marley. Y'all subject, y'all, like, under worse prison than that's crazy. Like, y'all under worse prison than what the island, Paradis Island people are on. Like, y'all have it worse there. Yeah, like, shoot, if I was Reiner and Burhall and Andy, I've been like, shoot, they living good over here. I mean, like, they don't got like all the same kind of like technology and stuff like that we got, but at least they don't got to deal with these Marley and people shoving all this like, bull crap and stuff like that down their throat. Like, look what Eren's dad had to deal with being over there in Marley. Like, look what he had to deal with. That's crazy. But that was smooth though. I'm not gonna hold you. That was smooth how Piek came in and like, just jammed up Eren's man real quick and like, held him at gunpoint. Like, Gabby, go ahead and do this. And Eren's like, yeah, go ahead and point out the enemy or whatever. And I'm like, where your man's at? And she turns around and she's like, you. Eren right there got this mad face. He like, okay, I see what's going on. We about to do that. And the jaw titan come up, boom. And Eren's like, all right, I got something for you. Like, I already took you down last time in Marley. It look like I'm gonna have to take you down over here in Paradise now. Like, you want round 2? I got round 2 for you. And I got the Warhammer Titan for you too. It's like, no way. Like, look. If I was in that predicament, I'd be like, look, I'm gonna try to go in there and eat Eren real quick. If it don't work out, I'm gone. And Reiner, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that up to you. Me and Piek son will like, back you up on the side and stuff like that. But like, you gonna be the big man in front. We'll be like, cause like the Card Titan and Jaw Titan are kind of like little small like titans. They like little dogs or something like that, if you really like think about it. So like, it'll kind of be like big Reiner versus like 2 little dogs or something like that. And they all kind of had to like jump Eren. But that is not going to work. That is just, it is not going to work because he got the Warhammer Titan and he has like the Attack Titan. And when you really think about it, like I never mentioned this before, but like when you really think about it, all the Titans have like some type of special ability. Warhammer Titan, female Titan. Like the Warhammer like got all this, like she could just create anything. Female Titan can do this whole crystallization thing. I think that's what she can do that's special. Maybe she can do something else special that I'm not like really thinking about right now. The Armor Titan, boom, full armor. Jaw Titan can like pretty much jaw through anything, like even like the crystallization, amazing. The Founder Titan, I don't really know what the Founder Titan do. I can think he just pretty much controls all Titans and like the Titan and the Eldian like Destiny or something like that. The Colossus Titan, he got a special ability, but his is just not that spectacular. The Card Titan pretty much could stay in card form like pretty much like forever, if I'm not mistaken. Like, she could stay in that joint for a real long time, and she's like agile. But the Attack on Titan just seemed like a regular Titan when you really think about it. So what is the Attack Titan's true ability? Like, we've been going through this entire anime and like never thought about that, right? We've been going through this entire anime. Like, is it just like some like a Titan that's like a normal size Titan, like the Armor Titan, but like he could just like attack? They all can attack. So that means that like this Titan has to have some type of special ability that we don't know about. Maybe something happened with Eren or something like that when like he came in contact with like that girl or something. Like, I don't know. I've never seen anybody use the Attack Titan other than just for simple things that like any like other Titan user will use it for, except for like all the other Titan users can use their like true abilities. Like, realistically, the Armor Titan really shouldn't be able to like lose to the Attack Titan at all. I said this was supposed to be like a little quick video, but I just want to leave with that, with the thought or the notion that like, I feel like the Attack Titan has some type of special ability that we just don't know about. Something that set him aside from like the other Titans, because all the Titans have something spectacular. But yeah, boss, that was a pretty good move. Like, I don't know, Piek is a very interesting character. Like, she's very interesting and like different. Maybe we're gonna start seeing a little bit more of her, because out of all the people, like in Attack on Titan, we really like, especially like from Marley, like we've seen a lot from like a lot of the other Titans. We've seen a lot from Zeke. We've seen a lot from Reiner, Bearhole, Annie. Not too much from the Jaw Titan though. So maybe we'll see more from the Jaw Titan, and maybe we'll see more from Piek. I'm interested in that. I'd be interested in that. Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2. Hopefully that's underway, and we'll get that as soon as possible. But if not, I don't know. Maybe I'll report on that, and I'll report on the manga, because I don't know, like, I don't know if I could wait pretty much an entire year for like that. Or maybe like the spring rollout anime would be pretty good, and then like that'll keep us occupied until the next one. So I'll see.